Hi, I'm Punita Firestormer Books. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Today is going to be my wrap up for the month of April. And I didn't read as many books as the previous months. I did reach my goal of the books that I wanted to read and a few more. But it's not a whole bunch like previously, where I think I did like 20 books maybe each a month, maybe more. Um, yeah, so let's get on into it. Two of the books that I read for this month were from the Nightworms book package that I got in March. It was How We Broke by Bracken McLeod and Paul Michael Anderson. I gave this one a 4-star. It was a pretty short read, but these are horror books. And I'm a scaredy. I'm just not a horror person. This, I was like how short it was, and I was scared out of my mind. It reminded me of, oh crud, I can't remember the movie. It's a horror movie. I'll probably, once I remember what it is, I'll leave it right here. But it reminded me like that a little. Thankfully, it did not do that turn. Still, it was just like, its siblings, they go to the childhood cabin that they went to when they were younger with their father, and they're basically like recreating some of the pictures, and then they've both been keeping secrets from each other that could have helped them in their childhood and made them not as, I want to say, damaged as adults as they are. So it's a very good read. I do recommend it. Snow by Ronald Ralphie was also from the Nightworms thing. It's a horror book. This one took me a while, and yes, I will never look at the snow the same way again because of this book. Like, I don't want to be anywhere near the snow. I hope I never get caught in the snow. I'm not traveling in the snow. Like, if you want to keep your love of snow, don't read this. But this one, it's this guy, Tom Curry. He's trying to make it back to his son to spend the holidays with him. A snowstorm happens. Planes are grounded. Him and some other people, they're like, okay, let's just rent a car. They get stranded. And yes, I can't give off more because you need to read the book. It's scary as hell, but it's very interesting. I gave this one a 4 as well. Next, we have Maggie Stivator's The Dream Thieves. This is book 2 in the Raven Cycle books. This one is supposed to be primarily about Ronan. However, I only gave it a 3-star because even though this is supposed to be about Ronan Lynch, his family, his secret thing and all that, it just spent so much time once again about Gansey, whatever how you pronounce his name. And I'm just like, if you're gonna do a book and it's supposed to be about this character now, then it shouldn't be as much as like side stories that, like, it should have the side stories, but if he's supposed to be the main character, then he should be in each scene, and he wasn't. Like, it still felt to me like it was a Gansey show again, and it took way too long to get to the action. Like 100 or so pages of like steady. Like, when are they gonna get to it? And then whoosh. Like, good, finally the action, but I just felt like it took way too long. Next we have the Dorothy Must Die series by Danielle Page. Yeah, by Danielle Page. I haven't finished it yet. I am actually reading the final book of this series, not including the novellas. I gave Dorothy Must Die, the first book, 4 stars. It's an interesting take on the classic Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. Like, you don't expect, why are we trying to kill Dorothy? Like, she's a sweet girl from Kansas, right? You'll never look at her the same way again at all. Her, the Tin Man, everything, the Munchkins, Oz, Glinda, none of them. But I enjoyed this book tremendously. Then we have The Wicked Will Rise, I gave this one a 3.5. It was okay. Like, in this thing, it's the Wicked Witches are trying to save Oz from Dorothy. And you're like, okay, but they're not telling everything to Amy. And it just, I don't know, like, I think only one of like the major twists in it is why I gave it a 3.5. Otherwise, it would have just been a 3. And Yellow Brick War. Oh my! I gave this a 3. It probably should have been a 2.5, but the twist in here, again, gave it a 3 because the twist was like, whoa! Was not expecting that. But it felt like the author was trying. Sorry, my dog. Let me go put her out. So this one, it felt like there was unnecessary tension, and then them just trying to bring the like romance thing. Like, it's just not working at all. And I'm tired of it. And then the main character, Amy, she went from such a strong, independent female character until now it's like, well, I don't know. Can we go back? And it's just like, what the hell happened? So I gave it a 3, and right now how the book is, I'm just saying, right now how the next book is going, that's probably going to be a 2. Like, I'm sad. It keeps on dropping down and down and down and down. Anyways, that's my opinion. Other people may love it, but like I said, this is my wrap up. This is my thing. And finally, I have a trilogy. It is by Nnedi Okorafor. I had read her book in February, The Akata Witch and Akata Warrior. And somebody recommended me. Once I figure out who recommended me this trilogy, I'll put it right here as well when I'm editing. But I only had the intention of reading Binti, the first one. But I actually loved the series. It was amazing. So Binti, I gave it a 4. It is, once again, Nnedi Okorafor. She is able to blend her African heritage with, how do I say it? With science fiction, science fantasy, I don't exactly know. But the way she blends it together is so beautifully done that it's amazing. Like how sometimes people try and create these science fiction worlds and they just don't do it. But the way she does it while still keeping the African culture is amazing. And I applaud her majorly for this. And if I'm not mistaken, this trilogy actually got picked up either for a movie or for a series. I'll double check and I'll leave it there if I'm correct or not. But yeah, so I'm like, major kudos to her. Binti is the story of a Himba girl, and she's the first to be able to go to like this prestigious university that's across the galaxy, I guess. And she's leaving behind everything. Like her people, they stay, like they go inward, they don't go outward. They still keep their heritage, the culture, everything. Like even though they have all these technological advances, they still stay true to the root of who they are as people. And in this one, Binti is unfortunately part of an alien race, comes and kills basically while she's traveling, like all her classmates, and somehow she is able to survive it. And it's her journey there and what happens afterwards. Then we have Binti Home, which is the second book. I gave it a 4. And this is once she spent about a year at that prestigious university, she feels like she's losing herself and that she needs to go home and be cleansed. And it's, once again, the different alien races, some drama happens. I can't give it away, damn it. Anyways, so third and final book of the Binti trilogy is The Night Masquerade. It's basically, she's still on Earth, if I'm not mistaken. And she's discovering different parts of her family that she didn't know about, the drama that has happened. People are still not very welcoming to the alien that she met, and it's a lot of stuff. I cried in some of this, I laughed, I got angry, it was everything, and I am excited to read more books by Nnedi Okorafor and how she does basically sci-fi, Afrofuturism, basically the types of books she writes, because they're amazing. And I think I said I gave this one a 5. Yes, this one I gave a 5. So that is 9 books read, I think. That is 9 books read for this month, so not a lot, but I've reached my goal, which was to read the 2 horror books, the 1 Binti book, the Dream Thieves. So 4 books, I passed it by 5. Were there any books that were your favorite? And leave a comment, like, subscribe if you're not already. And the next time I should be back is either for an unboxing or my book haul for the month. Again, for watching, I appreciate it truly. And I just wanted to also say the shirt I'm wearing, kind of girly, hella hood. It's a shirt from Fly Ropa, owned by Ellie Luck, and I just thought it fit with my book wrap up because of the horror books, and basically unintentionally, but I read a lot of books that had some fighting going on. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope May brings better weather, better news, and I hope everyone just does well, okay? Thank you. Peace.